Imagine strolling around a supermarket in a different country and you come across your beloved household products, but with totally unfamiliar names and packaging. Suddenly, you're Alice in Wonderland, navigating a world of known yet alien items. It's like stepping into a parallel universe, isn't it? A universe where your favorite brands have morphed, adapting to the tastes, traditions, and tongues of diverse markets across the globe. Today, we're diving into this fascinating world, where your known brands undergo considerable transformation for diverse markets across the globe. From Coca-Cola Light turning into Diet Coke in Europe, and Lenor masquerading as Downy in the US, to Cocoa Krispies morphing into Cocoa Pops or Choco Krispies in New Zealand and Portugal. It's a fascinating journey to see how our familiar household brands adapt to the diverse landscapes of global markets. They change their names, they change their packaging, but at their core, they remain the same. It's like seeing an old friend in a new light, or rather, in a new country. But why do they do it? It's all about speaking the language of the local consumer, striking a chord with their cultural nuances and preferences. It's a strategy that's both savvy and sensitive, ensuring that these brands are welcomed into homes across the world. And among these global citizens of the supermarket world, one stands out with his bald head and sparkling white t-shirt. Yes, our trusted Mr. Clean. He goes by many names. Mr. Propre in France, Maestro Limpio in Latin America. Even our trusted Mr. Clean has multiple identities. Mr. Propre in France to Maestro Limpio in Latin America. These aren't just random changes. Brands such as Vaseline and Axe undergo these transformations, sometimes even full-on rebranding to suit local consumer preferences, and comprehension reflecting linguistic preferences and the cultural context. It's like a chameleon, shifting colors to blend in with its surroundings. It's a fascinating dance of strategy and culture. Companies have to balance the brand's core identity with the preferences and expectations of different markets. Sounds like a tough job, right? But it's a challenge they gladly accept. Why? Because it's all about building connections. It's about making products feel familiar and appealing to consumers, no matter where they are. It's about ensuring that a bottle of Coca-Cola or a bar of Dove soap feels like home, even when you're miles away from it. So the next time you spot a familiar product with an unfamiliar name, remember, it's not about confusion. It's a strategic adaptation aimed to resonate with diverse consumer segments. From Tide becoming Vizier in Europe, Rexona changing to Degree, and Sprite reconstituting as Zhuebi in China, the global market is a kaleidoscope of familiar products wearing different names. But why does this happen? It's all about cultural localization, the process of adjusting a product or service to cater to the tastes, languages, and cultural nuances of a specific country or region. When Burger King becomes Hungry Jack's in Australia, or Lay's chips are known as Walkers in the UK, these aren't just whimsical changes, they're strategic decisions, carefully crafted to ensure that the product resonates with the local consumers. Now let's consider Lynx, the popular men's grooming brand. In the US, you'll know it as Axe. The reason? A trademark issue in the US meant a name change was necessary, and Axe was chosen for its powerful masculine connotations. All these product adaptations signify the importance of cultural localization and resonate more genuinely with the consumer base. Now that we've seen these transformations, wouldn't it be fun finding these products when we travel next or interact with someone who knows these products only by their local names? It's like a scavenger hunt, a global game of spot the difference. Don't they add a touch of adventure to our shopping trips? What are your thoughts on these intriguing product adaptations? Have you encountered any unrecognizable items abroad? There's a whole world of fascinating product transformations to explore. We'd love to hear your stories. Share your experiences in the comments below.